All right, let's talk about loaded carries. Loaded carries are a movement pattern that is really allowing you to work dynamic core strength and carrying items, because we have to do that every single day. So we're getting locomotion, we're getting dynamic core stability, we're holding on to objects. It's such a good exercise. So here's a couple of my favorite ones, but let's talk about the common errors first. Well, I'll show you first the traditional loaded carry. We have a suitcase carry. I could also be doing this with 2 weights in my hand. We call this the farmer's carry. Okay, so suitcase carry, farmer's carry. We also have rack carries. Okay, I also have overhead carries. Okay, so those are 3 carries down to the side in the rack position overhead that you can do, and you're getting a lot of trunk stability when you do those. You can do them with dumbbells, you can do them with sandbags, you can do them with your baby. There's so many ways that you're actually carrying in life, and we want to mimic those to make sure that you're getting symmetry from side to side. You're working your grip strength, you're working your core, and you're working your locomotion pattern. But we want to do this in a controlled way. So some common errors that we see when doing carries. In the suitcase or farmer carry, we have the slumped slouched position where people are just kind of mumbling around along carrying these things, bouncing them off your legs. Another common error we see is that people are just leaning and just lazily holding this weight in their hand. We also see in the rack carry, we see people arching. In the overhead carry, we see people arching, because they don't have enough mobility in their shoulders. We see kind of twerked hips back like this. We need to get everything in alignment here. So when you're doing your carries, we want to find that neutral position, and we want to get nice and tall. If I'm doing a farmer carry or suitcase carry, I want to hold that weight slightly off my hip to get some oblique action here, and I want to try to walk an imaginary line. Okay? I don't want to walk from side to side like this. I'm trying to get my hips involved, so I want to try to walk that imaginary line, regardless of which variation that you're doing. So really simple exercise. We can do this with so many different combinations. You can go down at your side, plus a rack, plus an overhead. We can carry them in different ways, but the starting points would be this. Number 1 is, can you just hold an object with a slightly wide position? This would be a static suitcase hold. Okay, I really feel my obliques fired up. I'm in a neutral position, and I'm just isometrically holding this position very sturdy. Number 2 would be the walk. Okay, so that would be my suitcase carry. I'd also be able to do my farmer carry. These are 2 different weights, but you could make them the same with dumbbells or kettlebells or whatever you have. So drop the hips, pick them up, and same thing, I'm holding them slightly off my hips as I walk, not slumping or slouching, keeping my pelvis underneath everything here, not worked out here, not arching back. Next carry is a rack carry. So with a kettlebell or dumbbell, I'm going to bring that in position, elbow locked into my body, fist below my chin. Again, making a fist, creating tension, and walking. I could also do this with double dumbbells. So I'm going to show you with double kettlebells, but if you get double dumbbells up, now you're really going to want to lean back here, turn on the abs, and now I can walk with the double rack carry. Okay. So those are a few of the basic loaded carry options that you should do in every session. So give it a try, and make sure you're following the rules and avoiding those common errors.